The bright lights, the fun spot where the gaiety can be found that gives the spice to life that can make it magical. The bright lights of entertainment land. But where are we? And how real is this enchantment? Wait for dawn and the tram that gives reality to the glamour implicit in this workaday place. Because this is the Golden Gate to San Francisco, the most mixed-up seaport that could ever exist. It would take more than this famous San Francisco cable car to take the glamour away from this place. Because it was here, not in Hollywood, that actors found the movable scenery and props that convinced them that this was the perfect sunshine paradise backcloth against which to live out the drama of exciting life. Even Alcatraz, the disused prison, is now just expensive scenery where the most cosmopolitan cross-section of the world's extroverts clock in. Beatniks made their headquarters here. Colourful Chinamen and the most flamboyant of the world's wanderers came to turn a bewitching city into a performer's arena. Take a look at Fisherman's Wharf. Move on to the Mexican market in Los Angeles, another film-type setting. Here's where the first white colonists followed the old trail nearly 200 years ago. No wonder the world's film industry established its capital city in these parts. The whole 500-odd mile stretch from San Francisco to San Diego is movie land scenery. Here's Hollywood extravagance at Los Angeles Airport that is in fact the bus station of the film stars. You touch down here to a fast, fantastic world of incredible make-believe. It's still the never-never land of the cinema here in Riverside County, where the aerial tramway takes you from the desert to Mount Jacinto. Here's where the dazzling stars that we see on the screen have their hideaway homes. Here's the location that enlivens scores of classic scenarios. For 6 months of the year, there's snow here, and you can ski in Californian sunshine, just a cable car ride away from the desert spa that, on the last count, boasted the record-breaking total of 2,603 swimming pools. Palm Springs has other boggling amenities besides its health pools. 15 golf courses, no less, surround the town with a green grass belt, each one of them landscaped and conceived with every cinema-style amenity you can think of. Does it really exist, this place with such built-in improbabilities, or is it just a prop on a gigantic film set out of doors? The rule is keep your eye on the ball, and with one that's just had such a scrupulous shampoo, it shouldn't be really too difficult. Without the help of a telescope, we've driven down to Orange County and the plush Californian coastline. Newport Harbor, where quite apart from the string of ritzy houseboats, there are 5,000 yachts on the register. 5,000 pleasure boats because, remember, this is Hollywood's playground where you get the Hollywood scale of things. The sheer serenity of sailing boats makes you forget what a jam-packed sunshine strip they've made out of California. But consider this statistical fact. 500,000 people move in and set up home here every year. The population has gone up by 3 million since 1960. And you don't necessarily have to be a film star to strike it rich. This is the true wealth on which they've built Los Angeles and the roaring motor roads. Oil is another part of the unending drama, a saga in itself. But here's the Hollywood influence. They all look like actors, even oilmen. More so than the ones you see in the studios, here where they're shooting No Time for Sergeants, the hilarious television serial. It's almost an anticlimax watching a rehearsal after the stupendous scenes you can witness outside. But Warner Brothers Studio is a celluloid city of its own, clustered round 24 sound stations. Come on the set where Sergeant King prepares for another frustrating encounter with Will Stockdale, the hillbilly recruit he has no time for, in spite of the fact that he's only trying to help. Quiet, please, as director Leslie Martinson prepares to get another episode of this Air Force comedy in the can. And if you think the sergeants are only acting the part, you've got another thing coming. Harry Hickox, the one who gets angry, actually was an Army sergeant in World War II. Other TV cameramen are filming a football match with cheerleaders as colourful as any chorus in a Hollywood musical. Who says the Brigade of Guards can beat the world on parade? Here, where the whole sun-drenched world of California really is a stage, the men and women are not merely players, they're wizards at precision drill. You don't have to understand the game. You don't need to know the score to get the flavour and the excitement of it all. They'll make a fever-pitch drama out of anything in this hectic neck of the wood. Imagine that at Wembley. Transfer this hullabaloo of a football match to a familiar homespun setting, and you'll reduce a My Fair Lady spectacle to an amateur dramatic society's half-cocked production of Pygmalion. And look, he's going to score. You could leave out the football match, and you'd still have an afternoon's entertainment. But that's the whole story of California. You could send the film stars packing, and there'd still be fabulous wealth here. You could sack the professional actors, and you'd still have high comedy. You could blot out Hollywood, and you'd still have vivid film set scenery, color, and character enough to take your breath away.